Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be changing all 4 oils in this 1969 BMW R60 US, and then we're going to take it for a little bit of a ride around town here. This is a super good example of a, super clean R60. You really don't see them this clean. According the owner, I think his dad was the first owner of the bike, so it's been in the family since day one, and it's a super clean, well-kept machine. So coming underneath the bike here, we're going to use a 19mm wrench and loosen up the engine oil drain plug. Loosening up the dipstick here will help the oil drain faster. And then we can loosen the transmission fill plug. So underneath the transmission, you can see that there's that 19mm drain plug right there. On our rear drive, we can loosen up our rear drive oil fill, and then our rear drive oil drain. Our drive shaft oil fill can now be loosened. The reason we're loosening the top first, or I should say the fill first, is just because a lot of times in the drive shaft and rear drive, also like the transmission and stuff, the fill will be stripped out or something will be wrong on there, and then when you go and drain all your oil, you can't put oil back in. But in my opinion, if you ever to get in a situation where you loosen your fill and it's stripped out, so effectively making it so you can no longer change your oil, I would probably, that still raises a concern and should be fixed. And then with the same 17mm wrench, we can loosen up our drive shaft oil drain. Or sorry, did I say, what size wrench did I say? 14mm. With a new crush washer, we can go ahead and reinstall our engine oil drain and transmission oil drain plugs. And then with a new crush washer, we can reinstall the drain plugs on our drive shaft and rear drive. Now we can put oil in our engine. This engine only holds 2 quarts of oil, and then we'll reinstall our dipstick, and obviously we'll have to run our engine and stuff, but we're right there. And then we'll just reinstall our dipstick. We will check the oil later once the bike's warm. And then we can fill our transmission up with oil. So when we're filling the transmission up with oil, we're literally just going to fill it all the way up until you can't fit anymore. And I'm using a 75W90 synthetic gear oil for this. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and drop a like and a comment below. So we got this filled right to the top there. Can go ahead and reinstall our fill plug. Coming around town, we can fill up our rear drive, doing the same thing where we're going to fill it up until we can no longer fit any more oil in it. So you can see right there, can no longer fit any more oil in it. You can just reinstall our fill plug. And then we can add 100 to 150 cc's of gear oil, the same gear oil we've been using in the transmission and rear drive, to the drive shaft housing. And then reinstall our fill plug. Let's go take this thing for a little drive, come back and check the oil. Do you want to start it in my video? Sure. So now we can go ahead and start the bike up, get it up to operating temperature so we can check our oil. So my wife came out and she says that she can start it, and it is a super good running bike in slippers. So this bike is a kickstart only, but she says she can do it, so let's see. So turn the key, push down, yep, you know, and then make sure your gas line, put that lever down, straight down, yep, just like that, and then give it a kick. Oh, look at that. No gas. First kick. That's funny. Listen to how good that sounds. Rev it up a little bit. Get it like a rum rum. So now that the bike is at operating temperature, we'll unscrew our dipstick, just set it in there without threading the threads in, bring it out, and then you can see the oil level is right to the top there. So it's right where we want it. And then we'll just thread our dipstick back in.